A warm welcome to Anuradha Vedic Astrology. Today we are going to talk about the shallow side of Mrigsira Nakshatra. Mrigsira Nakshatra has a great deal of spirituality within it, and it gives you immense ability to do a lot of research in whatever field that you so desire. But like all other nakshatras, Mrigsira Nakshatra too has its shallow side. It can have a lot of problems within itself. So, why is it important that we address those shallow sides? Because if we want to progress with any planet which is placed in the Mrigsira Nakshatra for us or for anybody else for that matter, the person will have to understand the shallow side, will have to work on the shallow side, and only then can move on to the next level. So, understanding the shallow side of any nakshatra becomes very important. But before we start with the Mrigsira Nakshatra, a big thanks to all of you for liking, sharing and subscribing to our YouTube and Spotify channels and writing in your comments and suggestions there. If you haven't subscribed to us, please do, and do remember to press the bell icon so that you can get the updates ASAP. To begin with, Mrigsira Nakshatra people have a very strong sense of restlessness within them. They are forever jumping from one area of life to another. They cannot for the life of themselves learn to stay put. In fact, I can go ahead and say as much that the duality that you see in Gemini is so much a reason that Mrigsira Nakshatra imparts to this sign, and the undecisiveness also that the Geminis can portray, can show, is also a strong reason of the Mrigsira Nakshatra. They are forever looking around for alternatives. They are forever seeking a better pasture, forever seeking what new can be done, and so they can have issues with the Mrigsira Nakshatra. So, the Mrigsira Nakshatra people can have a lot of problems relating to taking strong decisions and staying put at one place, especially Mercury. Mercury is a planet that is very fast, has a lot of speed, and it can think in many directions. So, such a Mercury, when it is placed in Mrigsira Nakshatra, in its shallow side can give you this disadvantage of being restless and not able to take a concrete decision because you are thinking of all the alternatives possible. Jupiter, when placed in this nakshatra, can give you a lot of thought process and bilateral thinking, in fact multilateral thinking, that you would be questioning yourself how. And when Mercury and Jupiter are together or have some sort of a relation in this nakshatra, then we see that a person can be searching for things on the outside when you have to look into it in the inside. So, this is another case where spirituality of this nakshatra needs to be developed by coming to a standstill position, which this nakshatra actually does not afford. So, there can be a lot of anomaly or can be seeing a paradox with this nakshatra, which a person with the support of other nakshatras and the other planets can overcome if the person so understands that he has a fundamental flaw here and he can redeem, he or she rather can redeem himself or herself in that. There is another thing that we find with the Mrigsira Nakshatra people. They are very good at speech, but sometimes their speech can be a little cutting or can be a little hurting, and this hurt we can see carries forward in the manner that can be detrimental to these people. They can be so sarcastic, they can make fun of people in a manner that people can get angry with them and they can have repercussions. So, while if your second lord is so placed in this nakshatra, you might find it useful for you to pay close attention to what you are saying to people in general. And if it is your third lord which is on this, which is in this nakshatra, then it becomes very important for you to make sure that you are not saying anything untoward in your social life, in your private life, that on a public platform that will cause a lot of problems to you. Finally, when we talk about sexual ingression, this nakshatra is very potent sexually, but does that allow you to, and also because its Shakti is all about enjoyment, making fun, having fun, and giving a good lifestyle to others. That's a perfect way to lead life for many people. But does that allow you to be dominant? Does that allow you to encroach on other people's territory? Does that allow you to be sexually abusive to others? If this nakshatra, we can see that if they are ingressing, they are doing things which are not right, then it will also suffer from the consequences. I have seen it in many cases, and especially when Mars or Venus is present in this nakshatra and in akarak bhavs, that is 6, 8, 12 houses, it can give a wrong message, it can send out a wrong kind of a problematic issue for people and can bring disgrace in their lives. So, this is one area of life that one needs to be very careful about. So, we have talked about 4, 5 of the flip side, and I repeat here again. Undecisive, unrealistic, or should I say restlessness is very much present. Looking out for fun when you know that you can reach within and tap in your bliss. Then being sexually aggressive, that can bring in a lot of problems for you, and making fun for others, again, that can be detrimental for your name and fame. So, these are the points that one need to be careful about. In short, these are the few points, and there are much more which we do discuss in our nakshatra classes, and you will also find them in my book on nakshatras. Till we meet with you again, stay safe. Thank you. Please hit the bell icon for fresh updates. Don't forget to like, share and comment on the videos, and please subscribe to our channel.